What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest that's unfolding right now with our economy, stimulus packages, stimulus checks, and what President Joe Biden just had to say about it. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, first off, hope that you and the family are having a blessed Saturday. I'm going to get you caught up on all the economic news, but first I got to let you know that President Joe Biden did it again. He is going viral, making headlines for another gaffe. And I'm going to share with you the video footage really quick so you can see it, but take a look. End of quote. U.S. President Joe Biden's gaffe during his speech goes viral. And I gotta let you know, this one is tough. I feel like he might have kind of got set up on this one with the teleprompter. I want to know who's on the other end of the teleprompter, because they tell him, end of quote, repeat the sentence. And I'm like, you can't give instructions to somebody while they're reading. I mean, if you wanted him to repeat the sentence, you could have just copy and pasted the actual sentence. This one's tough. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. Take a look at this. It says, politicians and their trysts of the teleprompter gaffes. They are not new, and the latest one creating a buzz online involves U.S. President Joe Biden. His glaring mistake while delivering a speech at the White House has gone viral, as the president, standing alongside Vice-President Kamala Harris, was speaking to the press about protecting women's reproductive rights and the recent Supreme Court order. He made an error, accidentally saying, end of quote, repeat the line as he finished the sentence. And yeah, that one's tough. Take a look. Let me know your thoughts.
Power. It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political, or maybe precise, not and or political power.
So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts. Now, coming from somebody that reads out loud every single day, I can tell you, if I had to read and then also receive instructions at the same time, that's pretty tough. So I got to give him a little bit of credit on that one. But that was in his speech yesterday when he was signing executive orders in response to the overturning of Roe v. Wade by the Supreme Court. And in that speech, he actually encouraged everybody to go out and vote in the November midterm elections. And he's encouraging them to do so to keep Democrats in power in Congress, in the House, and in the Senate. However, we're hearing that a lot of people are saying that they're not planning on voting for Democrats because they are not happy with the way that things are going with the economy. And we're hearing about 80% of the population says that here, domestically, our economy should be the number one top priority, and they don't feel like Democrats in Congress or the president are addressing them appropriately. However, in that speech yesterday, and if you missed the video where I shared it with you, check it out. He said that things are on track, and he said gas prices are coming down because his economic agenda is working. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, but take a look. Headlines coming out like this. Biden says that falling gas prices show his program is working. He said that the cost at the pump has dropped for 25 consecutive days, and it has been coming down, but they're saying not enough. And take a look. 88% of Americans say that the U.S. is on the wrong track, and they feel like President Joe Biden needs to do more to address this, including fulfilling his promises of stimulus checks, Social Security increases, child tax credits, wiping out student loan debt. A lot of the provisions that his entire presidential campaign was run on, they're saying still unfulfilled promises. And also stimulus packages. We haven't seen one since March of 2021. We're hearing that a revived Build Back Better bill is underway right now. If you missed the video on that yesterday, check it out. But they're saying that it's been cut down significantly. Originally, progressives and Democrats wanted to see $6 trillion, $7 trillion, as much as $10 trillion in stimulus payments going out. They wanted to see monthly reoccurring checks. All of those provisions all have been cut out. We're hearing that this might be around a $1 trillion package with climate provisions, things for prescription drugs, but a lot of those direct assistance payments have been stripped out. People are saying, we need help. And if the president doesn't step up and do some executive orders and actions or try to get some legislation through before these midterm elections, things are not going to be going their way. Now, we are hearing that at this time, they are taking into consideration gas stimulus checks, even though they're saying the gas prices are coming down a little bit. And we're hearing that this might be needed, as take a look at this, you guys. Yesterday, Putin warns Ukraine and their Western allies, the United States, about the future of war. We haven't even yet started. So Putin is throwing out some threats, letting us know that this probably is not going to be ending anytime soon, and this is going to be hurting even more so the price of gas, and that's also causing an increase in the price of food and other goods that need to be transported. So some more assistance, it looks like it's probably going to be needed here. Now, we will see. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what Biden had to say in his speech about the economy doing well. But we're hearing things are going to be ramping up with these midterm elections. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, before we do, also wanted to mention that I've got a new video on what's unfolding in the real estate market right now as we're hearing about a potential crash. That's on my second channel, the Steve Ram Finance channel. And I also released another short video this morning. I'm releasing 60-second little videos of bits of information to help people out. Go check out those videos on that channel, the shorts, they call them, under 60 seconds, and also the full videos to help you out while we're in this turbulent economic environment. So check that out if you're interested. Also, I'm releasing information on stimulus checks for you, as people don't realize that there's not just the federal checks. There's also state, city, and county checks being released right now, and they're only available for limited amounts of time, and in many cases you have to apply. And we're hearing that there's programs like in Connecticut where they've only given out 1% of the money over the course of 6 months, and it is because people do not know about them. Well, I'm going to make sure that my viewing community here doesn't miss out on anything, because if you miss the window of opportunity, the money just goes back to the federal government. I want to make sure that you get it, so we're going to be releasing a massive comprehensive list on all checks that are available in the U.S., so you don't miss out on anything. So keep an eye out for that. But you guys, let's dive into what Biden had to say about the economy. Now, before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you appreciate the content here on this channel, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Just takes a second. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, come join the Ram fam. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Why not? Come join and turn on the notification bell to stay notified on updates. And if you got any specific questions for me, hop on Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so link in the description below to this article that came out yesterday that's going to be sharing everything that he had to say about the economy in that speech. And it says that President Joe Biden on Friday, yesterday, he touted falling gas prices, robust new job numbers, and a low unemployment rate to make the case that his economic program and fight to bring inflation down, it's working. Now, the unemployment rate is near a historic low of 3.6%. The private sector jobs are at a record high. He said at the White House during his event about abortion, gas prices are still way too high and have fallen 25 days in a row. And this week, we saw the second largest single day decrease in gas prices in a decade. We still have a lot of work to do, but I am suggesting that we are making significant progress, and the program is working, he said. Now, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with him? Maybe they're making progress on it, but there's still a lot more to do. Are you happy with what's unfolded so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, reading on. The national average for a gallon of gas stood at $4.72 on Friday, down 3 cents from Thursday and about 12 cents since this time last week, according to AAA. Now, the average cost for gas peaked at $5.01 per gallon on June 14th, according to AAA, and the price of crude oil fell below $100 per barrel this week for the first time since May 11th. And I think that the reason why oil prices are going down now is because the prospect that we do see an economic slowdown, said Gas Buddy's head of petroleum, Patrick DeHaan. Now, if that trend continues, a potential recession could prove politically problematic for Biden and fellow Democrats ahead of the midterm elections in November. Building a strong economy was a priority in the Democratic Party's 2020 platform. But if all of a sudden the worries over a recession fade, then we can see oil prices go right back up. So this is a kind of a difficult situation. Let me know your thoughts. So if we have fears of a recession coming, the oil prices are going to come down, which is what we're experiencing. Right now, they're saying they believe we're going into a recession, which is some of the things that I cover in that video about real estate on the other channel. But they're saying that if things start improving, well, then the gas prices might start going up. So it's going to be really difficult for President Joe Biden right now in these midterms, because if the economy's doing well, then the prices are going to go up. If the economy's doing bad, the prices are going to go down, but the economy's doing bad. They ran their campaign on improving the economy. So kind of a tough situation. We're going to be seeing if they're going to be able to improve the economy and then have some sort of response to this. And as we heard, they're taking into consideration gas rebates, gas stimulus checks, and we're hearing that they're saying that there could be executive orders, executive actions for provisions here very soon. We will see. I'll keep you up to date. So you guys, that is the latest. And again, if you want to see the video footage of him in that speech, I covered it yesterday. Check out that video. And as more information rolls out on everything happening with our economy, Congress, stimulus, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you've made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not? Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. It just takes a second. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And keep an eye out for that comprehensive list of all checks on all levels so you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, I hope that you and the family have a blessed Saturday, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.